What up, what up? Hope you're having a good night so far. Appreciate you tapping in. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? My name is Zach. I'm a glass blower based in Virginia. Where y'all coming from? I don't know if it's late. I don't know if it's early by y'all. Feel free to put your phone down and fall asleep with this open to the noise of the lathe spinning and the sights of the Bunsen burning. Alright, I'm just getting the angles. How are y'all doing tonight? Where y'all tapping in from? Where y'all coming from? It's pretty late by me. Hold on, everybody. Apologize. Just getting set up. I can't see my view until I open it on my laptop because I'm using my phone right now. Hope everybody's having a good night. Everybody's having a good night tonight. What do y'all think about the view? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure it out on my laptop right now. I don't know if you heard me, but I can't. What's up, y'all? My name is Zach. I just put a poll up. Have you seen my studio setup before? I don't know if y'all have fresh eyes. I don't know where y'all coming from, if it's late or early. It is late by me. It's like 1:30 a.m., maybe a little bit later now. If you're tired, smash a thumbs up. If you're about to go to sleep, about to knock out, smash some emojis. But so the question is, have you seen my setup before? Are you familiar with what glass blowing is? And I apologize if my voice is coming off a little loud. I'm saving up some money to upgrade my setup to get a new mic so I could like wear it on my shirt while I do this, so I could give y'all lessons, you know, maybe get a filter so when I do the torch flames you could really not get distracted. So let me know where y'all coming from. I hope you're doing well tonight. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. If you like what I'm doing, show me some love. Yep, glass lathe. Where are you coming from? I saw, I don't know if you ever heard of Diddy clips, Diddy, but this guy, if they're in stock, sells some clip-on clips for sodium flare. It looks like one of them might be adjustable for like if you're doing live streaming like we are. What up, Arizona? What up, Yogi? Alright, so my studio. So let's start, right? So my studio is in the garage, right? So like, oh shit. So let's say I open the door, I come in the morning, boom, fridge, grab my coffee, I might have some because it's late, boom, shut the door, boom, come over here. I use a barbecue griller, propane tank, Cinch. I don't know if you've heard one. I'm not like promoting Cinch really, but they deliver propane to your house and do a swap. So like for 26 bucks, have my propane. So right now it's open, so I turn it on. I have my pressure, PSI. So right now this is high. I want it to be, sorry. My hands are a little shaky, I have tremors. About 10 PSI. That's where I want my propane to be at, right? So my lines feed through to my splitter, which connects to my Bunsen, my Mirage, and my hand torch, right? So we go here, we turn on the propane, then we flip on the switch to my oven. Right now I'm just letting it finish ramping down. If you hadn't tapped in earlier, so subscribe, smash some buttons for me, appreciate y'all showing me some love. I did a blowout on the lathe. So I did a blowout of, it's actually right there, some green dense energy. I think it might be greasy glass, can't remember 100%. I got it from Mountain Glass Arts, or I got it from ABR Imagery. I don't know if you're a glass blower, I don't know if you know this, but Mountain Glass went out of business. Their business was like devastated in the flood, and even though they've been doing everything they can to, pay their payments and all of that stuff, and they've been a staple in the industry forever. Like, this is actually who I got my lathe from. Terrible, man. A couple days ago saw it. So if y'all love what I'm doing, appreciate it, show me some love. Alright, so this is the glass lathe, right? My GTT Mirage. So for this one, it's propane, oxygen, oxygen, propane, oxygen, oxygen. Are you familiar with what a two-stage or multi-stage torch is? If y'all are familiar, drop some comments. If you're not, smash some thumbs, smash some emojis. So let's take a look. Propane, propane. propane, propane, right? My oxygen, actually, I don't know if it's on. So this is my oxygen setup. Let me step back. Self-filling oxygen, so I have 2 oxygen concentrators. They just pull in ambient air, filter, concentrate it, and they fill up my tank, right? So if you could see these lines right here going into my oxygen tank. So when this gets below like 7, 6, 7, not 8, just right in between, like a little bit between 6, 7, and then this bad girl will start firing up, those light switches on, fills this up, could take like an hour, and then I plug in my regulator and I tap the oxygen tank, right? So that's propane, oxygen, propane, oxygen. So propane, oxygen. Now I like this, like literally just a crack. Just a crack. And then I use the middle flame to sharpen it. Needle point, right? So that's the beautiful thing about the Mirage, this needle point flame adjustment. So that's stage 1, right? Let's call this a small, amazingly hot fire, stupid hot fire. Now, this is something GTT came up with also. I know I'm not sponsored, and yes, that is fire. Ready? 1, smash some thumbs if you're ready for this. 1, 2. All right. All right, what do you think? Stage 2, stage 1. Stage 2, stage 1. Off, 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 off. Where y'all coming from? Let me know. Hit me up, speak to me, talk to me. Have y'all seen this before? I'm a glass blower. So this is a glass. That is a rod that I did the blowout for the tubing earlier. Smash some thumbs if you want me to just open this oven so you could see what we did. If you want me to just go ahead and rush this and open it, what temperature is it at? It went from 1100 degrees, now we're at 162. Tell me in the comments section, what temperature do you think you need to wait for it to cool down to? Let me know, what do you think? What temperature? From 1102 to what? You know, it could take hours, and it could take hours for it to cool down. That's what you want. You want a slow cool down. I hope y'all are having a good night tonight. I just did a video on my page. I was showing off some of the glass pieces that I did recently. Here's one in the light. Let's look at it. I don't know if y'all like. Focus is hard. Badass. 500? Nah. Somebody else guess. What temperature? 120? Nah. Keep going. Tried to do a red, white, and blue. Let me see if I can zoom in real quick. Hold up. If you can see the texture under the glass. Can you see that? Kind of. So this is experimental moist raspberry over icy white satin. That tip right there was clear, but I took a drill and on my lathe, so I'll show you in a second. And this is transparent light blue, so I made a America red, white, and blue, and this is UV reactive. But so what I was saying with what I did for this tip, 100, 80, 67, 83, $1 Bob. All right, the answer is just gonna be room temperature. Room temperature. Truthfully, I can open it up like I could open it up now. I've opened it up like realistically in the 200s before. I've had a really bad experience. Sorry, I'll zoom out with a jade green color. So I'm getting distracted, y'all. I apologize. Yeah, maybe you could see in the light a little bit. But so for this, it was a clear tube, right? Like just like that. So imagine that spinning just like that. And I went on Amazon and I found, hold up, sorry. Oh yeah, with my glass orders, when you get something on my website, I include a crispy treat in every order. What's up, y'all? Smash some thumbs if you like crispy treat, free crispy treat with your order if you get something from me. Smash some thumbs. All right, so I found this on Amazon for pretty cheap, like drill grinding bits. Again, not sponsored. That's what I got though, right? So I got that, and hold up, let me zoom out. It's not plugged in, right? So I'm like, while that's spinning, I'm like pressing down, right, while it's going, and I'm just like riding the tube. Now, if you had a sandblaster, you could do it differently. I'm sure maybe there are other ways to do it, but I figured out a way to do it with a power drill. And that's how we got, hold on, I think I have some prep here. So this is prep I have underneath my lathe. No, oh, here we go. Right, so spinning, taking my drill and just working it down. Smash some thumbs, hit me with some comments, yo. Speak to me. It's 1:48 a.m. where I am. I'm in the US, I'm in Virginia. We've already been live for 20 minutes. Show me some love. Help me monetize this page and make a living doing the glass thing, yo. Hit me with some questions. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know if you love me. Let me know if you hate me. What up, Jerry? What up, DC? What up, Mike? What up, Larkin? Yogi in the house. The Woody make it. What's good? Is it just me and the guys tonight? What's good? I've been checking the analytics, and it's usually just me and my boys. All right. Hope y'all are doing good tonight. Appreciate y'all smashing some thumbs and emojis and doing the interactions and subscribing. And what's up, y'all? My name is Zach. I'm a glass blower. This is my glass blowing lathe. The Bunsen is burning. The lathe is spinning. That's my GTT Mirage torch. Y'all just missed the studio tour. Follow me, subscribe, show me some love if you want to see this the studio tour next time. Would you want to kick it, dog? I work by myself. I'm lonely out here. Would y'all want to come and kick it at the shop? hope everybody's doing good tonight. Well, if you're feeling generous tonight, smash the thumbs up for me. Hit some emojis, check. Hit some things for me, show me some love. Help me monetize this page. It's almost 2 a.m. where I am. I'm in the US, I'm in Virginia. Where y'all coming from? Alright, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Check it out. Stay with me. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a tube right into my blow hose adapter. So a piece of flared borosilicate glass is gonna be stuck in there, right? I'm gonna stick this, so the nesting egg, it's gonna be like coming in like this way, right through there, right? Then I'm gonna make sure that this is gonna be spinning straight. So if you're just checking in right now, I'm gonna be using this, plugging the glass into the silicone adapter. The silicone adapter is attached to my arrow. My arrow is attached to the swivel, which is attached to a silicone tube, which is attached to my mouthpiece. And this is how I blow glass. If you didn't know any of that, smash some buttons for me, show me some love, hit me with some emojis, help me monetize this page. Let me know where y'all are coming from tonight. Some caps. Why not just do some ball caps again? We'll do some new stuff tomorrow. I'm just kind of tired. This will be easy for everybody to see. Appreciate everybody stopping by tonight. I know it's late. So I'm trying to get this pushed in evenly, right over it. Purpose of doing this is I don't want the tube, like the back end of it, flopping around. I want to keep it as stable as possible. You might not believe this, or I guess why would you disbelieve this? But even if I have these straws, I'll take that in a second so I can show y'all. Alright, I don't know if y'all are still with me. Smash some love. Hit me with some feedback. Say what's up to me. What's up? Nor Idris 1996 Trip 95125. What's good? Used to blow glass after school back in the 60s. What's up, man? I don't know. Were you using a lathe and working with Boro COE 33, or were you doing soft glass? What I was saying though, you might be surprised, right? So even if I close the chucks on this, if it's not straight and like straight, it is not going, it's gonna have a wobble to it. So the first thing to do is I'm like getting this pushed in the back so it's stable. My arrow isn't wiggling around, right? Have that spinning. Make sure everything is matched up, spinning straight with my tube on the left. Melt, meet them together, puff balls. And ultimately what I'm gonna be doing is making glass caps. Smash some thumbs, smash those like buttons, hit me with some emojis if y'all wanna see me make some glass caps. What up, man? Do I use Pyrex? I think this is either Shot or Cymax. You know what? I could actually show you. First though, for everybody who's here right now, do I say woke-volution or is it like walk-evolution? Is it walk-evolution or woke-volution? What up, Raymond Pennant 1035? All right, so I'll show you that in a second, but riddle me this. Do you think I could drop this on the ground and it won't break? Or do you think it's gonna break? Let me know in the comment section, is it gonna break or is it not gonna break? That's right, folks. That's right. This is borosilicate COE 33 and I condense it. So it's like I melt and I push it and I melt and I push it and I melt and I push it together and I puff it. And so it's like if you're thinking about science class back in the day, solid liquid gases, with the heat, I'm like expanding the molecules apart and then I'm pushing them together and expanding and pushing it together. So the more I can condense it, the stronger it's gonna be. So I was using 9.5 by 2 for the ball and it's not on there. I'm using 5mm for the nozzle. So that's really small, man. It's like hard to work with. It collapses incredibly quickly. Check it out. You see how thin that is? Like a second and it's closed. So you have to be like precise, like surgery precise, you know, with your tungsten pick. Smash some buttons. Let me know how you're all feeling tonight. It's almost 2 a.m. here. Show me some love if y'all want me to keep going. Let me know if y'all are tapping out for tonight. Let me know what's up. What are y'all thinking? Let's put this back up here and see what's going on. I appreciate everybody like helping me talk about the angles, if the angles are good. If I could really monetize this, I'm gonna save up for more better equipment for the videos, get a mic so I don't need so I'm like jumping up on my table. I don't know if y'all can see that right now, to like kind of talk to y'all and make the adjustments. So I appreciate you staying through the ads, staying with me, smashing the buttons. The more engagement I get, it seems like, you know, the cooler it is. So I appreciate y'all. Hope everybody is doing good tonight, doing well tonight. What up, Father Time? Appreciate you stopping by. Let me know what you think about the view and the angle in the comment section, please. Appreciate y'all stopping by. My name is Zach. I'm a glass blower in the U.S. I'm in Virginia. Where y'all from? It's 2 a.m. here. Let me know if y'all trying to keep going, if you're all about to tap out soon. I'm a glass blower. This is borosilicate COE 33. If you haven't been here before, I'm about to make some ball caps. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Please smash some thumbs, smash some emojis if you love me, if you hate me, if you don't know what the heck is going on. What up, Naveen? How you doing, Naveen? All right, I have a question for y'all. Do you mind if I lower the light a little bit? Like, I have it at full brightness right now for y'all, but I would love to lower the light. So let me know what you think. Alright, so are you good with that, or do I need to turn the light back up? Smash some thumbs if you're cool with it being like this. Or let me know in the comment section if you need more light. Alright, dope. Alright, next question, zoomed in or zoomed out? Zoomed in or zoomed out? Alright. take away any garbage, then I'm going to pop the whole back over. Now I'm going to flare open the tube on the left-hand side. Small flame. So as soon as I opened the chuck, see, right, I don't know if y'all have been here throughout the entire thing today, but I was saying earlier that I don't know if you believe it or not, but even though I have these metal teeth closed and secured around this thing, if this tube isn't like even throughout and in the back also, it might spin a little crooked. So I don't need this whole thing sticking out, so let's choke up on it a little bit. If it's still terrible, I might try to compensate with some lathe tape. Really is pretty bad. Could also be the tube. Y'all want to see me try using a wobbly tube and see what happens when you go with the wobbly tube and it can be a learning lesson? What up, Mr. Malik? So, we just made that ball cap. I pulled that neck, pushed those two Marias, and that's where I detached the tubing from. There's 43 of y'all in here. Smash some thumbs for me. Hit me with some emojis. It's super late. It's 2:15 a.m. Alright, so that's the ball cap that we made. The two Marias that I had pushed. I had pulled that neck a little bit. I don't know if you're able to see in the video. That little nipple is from where I pulled and detached the tubing. And the air intake hole that I popped, as you can see it, boom, right there, smooth, no, pushed it open, crispy clean. What up? So now what I have to do is I'm gonna tear that nipple off, right? So I'm gonna superheat it. I'm gonna take my punty, I'm gonna pick it away, then I'm gonna be melting it, paddle it flat so it's uniform, and then I'm throwing it in the oven or just putting it on the table. If y'all been with me today, with me all night, appreciate y'all tapping in. Show me some love, hit me with some emojis, hit me with some thumbs. How do we monetize this page tonight? Blasting the sensor, sides, sensor, sides. And I'm not like pushing it, I'm just kind of like holding the paddle in place. Nipple gone, it's uniform, it's paddled flat, and now what I do is I open up the chucks, I take it out, and I would put it in my oven, but instead I am legit just gonna put it on my table. Nah, I've never done that before. Truthfully, I've only been focusing on one-handed. Can I do it? I've only been focusing on doing like simple concepts that improve the functionality of some of like the vape devices that I've worked for. I don't know if you're familiar with like any of the stuff I do, but primarily it was like with like e-rigs. Alright, so, boop, done. Alright, so let's gas out because I'm tired, right? So turn off the propane. We're gonna make sure the oxygen turned off. This is oh, so I'm a glass blower. I made the first aftermarket attachments and accessories for like the Puffco Peak and Focus V Carta back in 2018, including like these dry toppers, the ball caps, tethers, stabilizer bases, double taps, whip connects, like all of that jazz. So I've been really focusing on making like simple, kind of more like production style that are like affordable pieces that just improve the functionality of these devices, and I'm just now starting to get into like trying to be more of like an artist and do more artistic stuff. So I appreciate y'all like supporting me on that journey, you know, helping me step up my equipment. Like next up is getting a mic. All right, so bleeding the lines. First thing we want to do is do the oxygen. So remember, oxygen, oxygen, propane. So hiss until it's done hissing. Hiss until it's done hissing. Then we're gonna take the propane, right? So you turn everything off, then you light the fires, and bleeding the lines is like any residual gas in these lines is gonna get depleted and eaten up by that fire until it dwindles. So what'll happen is I'll just like let it go for a while until I don't see flames anymore. And then I'll let it, like the vent, just continue to go for a while, and then I'll turn off the knobs, and then I'll still let it go for a while, and then I'll turn off the vent. And I think that might be it for today, y'all. So I appreciate y'all stopping by. If you have anything you want to see me make, like tomorrow, you know, or if you have any questions, appreciate y'all hitting me with a sub, a like, all that jazz. Appreciate y'all. Stay safe out there.